will use the rules to frustrate them. The rules are not meant to be used to intimidate, frustrate.
Future for no young man is here. Oh, maybe a chum Gramia, make it a so echo high towing car. Every year, praising
all of that. Especially so when the minister himself said it will be at no cost to the subscribers. This is a harmless question. It's the interest of the Ghanaian public to know how much it is costing the nation. In any event, the previous registration came at a cost. So we need to know what procurement processes are being followed and all of that. And this is the first deputy speaker who's sitting as a presiding officer, claiming to know the rules and saying that no, it's a new question. Meanwhile, that answer was provided by the minister. And the rules under 89.1 allows you to anchor your supplementary question on an answer given by the minister for the purpose of clarification. So this is just our protest. We protested the posture of the first deputy speaker using the rules to frustrate us. And as you observe, even his own side disagreed with him. The majority leader himself realized that what he was doing was wrong. Is the reason why we walked out. However, we're going back into the chamber to deal with other business. We protested his posture on this very matter.
Yemfiri ho nom yana aban mu mpanimfo asoafo bu akonta ekire ekwan ofaso eye won nnwuma eno no asoafo he Ghana nsase obaade abobere mu nipa Minister for Lands and Natural Resources Owura Emmanuel Amakofibo a ede atudwa sa how ba kwa we yatena ye environment eye galamse sensase seye ne subonten ema ye nua nso ye twa ego nanso se ekon mu odende nanso nyaade a obegya akon no ekon
Efuma gudie ko a ene akoya de so ama oman aka ho bi ama aban de ababetudwa se odaso agina ekon a woso a wosa adwumadi ni so emu na no na oso afa ohwe nsase ne obaade mu adode ode adom oman nsem so onmanfo Emmanuel Amakofibo ankase mu atrem se galamse ko na kwakoye ne ho bibia aban koko na nim na nipa bonifo bi nso etwen sa na motuo ne san nso ne nyina mu no nya ade aga na aban ebegya kra omuguso ekonkoden se beye obetimi adi galamse sunkunim na yetimi abo nkwaye nsuansua ensase e wo memu ho eban.
The fight against illegal mining remains one of the ministry's highest priorities. During the period under review, NIMOS sustained nationwide operational tempo against illegal mining across 6 endemic regions, namely Ashanti, Western North, Eastern, Bono, Ahafo, and Central. A total of 200 operations were executed across 53 districts, recording an operational strike rate of over 84%. I think we can appear in steam. The Secretariat conducted 169 enforcement operations targeting illegal mining sites, forest reserve, river bodies, and concession encroachments. The combined output of these operations is summarized as follows. 207 suspects comprising 161 Ghanaians within the last 6 months and 46 foreign nationals have all been apprehended. The suspects have been processed and handed over to the security agencies. Between January and June this year, 78 excavators have been seized and 90 excavators has been demobilized. Roughly almost 170 of them. So total. 2,800 champagnes were destroyed on river bodies across the endemic region.
Owura Emmanuel Amakofibo adetudwa se afempi mienu ani aduonu mienu num enhye bi ba ema okoye nsakraye ma otwa chimota kwa ebretu ni bi ema owo abusua no ene omasa atwesa de na sensen a okomrache bedwom akwakotwam a ene achimota kwa ebretu no obia ne ho kwanso obetimi adidwumaso no bia e wo honom.
I'm happy to announce a historic cabinet decision taken on the 24th of June 2026 to revoke executive instrument EI 144 as amended by EI 234, effectively ensuring that the Achimota Forest retains its original status as a forest reserve and providing ecological safety zone for Accra and its environments. And you have to clap for that. If you think about it, this is the only last man standing forest cover in Accra, and President Mahama is determined to protect it at all costs.
Where the hure jindadi yazo Oyerepa aba woni a ofuru yomhyan free and crying edi akwani aba no ya woduru ho no mu a uyu belt uyu mpaboa laptop nyina ene ade nkukuni kaka nyina yebehwemu ne nyame amfafie ode dade sen kwa yebedwetwam ni ahwede ewo mu nanso brother ne ai wonum di mfidie foforo aba enam so ama owura Joseph Bukari nipe oswafo hwe ahyen kobadie ensam so ede atodwa se uyu belt eno mpaboa ni nyina no ebreko enya ade a ebibesie.
Excellency President Mahama wants to ensure that Ghana remains a hub to aviation, said that we can play an important role within the ECOWAS region of facilitating travel with comfort and making sure that our airports are security conscious and also our airports are upgraded to a level that will bring that kind of experience to our passengers and that will bring that kind of comfort and facilitate our travels. And today you are seeing, as part of the promises President Mahama made, that he was going to bring dignity to our airport so that you travel in dignity, you travel in comfort, and you travel with that kind of experience that you will want to have as a traveler. You know, leaving home to another country, you will want to do that with some comfort and some experience. And we, as government and the Ghana Airport Company Limited, we want to do that facilitation in comfort. That is why we are installing these new scanning machines that from now onwards you will not be required to remove your laptop from your bags. And you know the experience that it comes with. Sometimes you will have to now stand and unzip your bag and try to remove the laptop. That kind of discomfort, it is not going to be there again. From now onwards you will not be required to remove your shoes and your belts. Sometimes you might have lost some weight and your trousers will no more be fitted. Before you realize, you have to now position one of the hands to hold the trousers so that it doesn't chip off your body. From today onwards, you are going to travel with that dignity that your trousers will be intact on your body and you will go through the screening processes with ease. This is what the Ghana government is trying to do and make sure that we become the leader in aviation within West Africa sub-region. We become the leader when it comes to security at our airport. You are aware, all the security agencies of the advanced passenger information and passenger name record systems, all to facilitate our security and profile whoever is traveling within our country and out of our country. And today we are adding to that dignity, installing this equipment to be able to process it and we travel.
Yemra Sante Mantemo, Unmunyan for Franka Makohine Aya Sante Mantemo, so for what you just say, a year contract away Juma, Ewo, a swam interchanging so, Onyan Tempen Temunian in Tem said Yebeya, a corner bedie, anyone out Tintim Potem Hono, Obenya one Masundri.
Sites, they have a work schedule, monthly targets that are expected to be met. Kindly keep an eye on them. Because once they store on the monthly targets, then most definitely they are not going to be able to meet the deadline. Because urban roads, there are 3 flyovers as part of the Swami interchange. We had a deadline of October this year to hand them over, right? So please follow up on the, that was what we were told when the minister came around. And that is what I've been reading in the report. And we are in July. So it means that we have just some few months to go. So please, if they are stalling or if there are any issues, let us know before the October is due for us only to be told additional stories. The Chinese on the Mosipeni to Mame Krobo, I've received a lot of complaints both from the community and from the MC, the DC on the other side. Say, Jafran, please. So please, if he is indeed stalling, write to us. I'll tell the minister though, but I should follow up with a letter. I don't need to actually be in the what we call it, the site meeting to get him to do what he is expected to do, so that we can put some fire in him ahead of time. And let me commend the Ghanaian contractor. Gone are the days where Ghanaian contractors were stalling and were dragging when it came to projects. He is proving that the black man can manage his own affairs, and I think that it's an encouragement to involve. Oh, clap for that.
Yanko Erukasem Emom. Asante South Police womo achiro kromfutachi amoa yesi na ni eden chen kuribuo obisi pri obo tabire kire se woye kromfo sabi omamofo amagedon ni din eni se du Masawudu wa yetafa na mashal onfirihia aduonu enum na o kire se bongo bolgatanga etifia poemantem upper east region baby efre ho son ena wonom ekokyere no na deputy commander of police Ashanti South ACP Cephas Alpha eni semtrofo hekasai ewo wonom headquarters a ewo bekwae
yeshia ya na yasame kituwe bi asam kese na so ebono tofa na chese aprosifo awa Ashanti South ya san di nkumimba kwa aka hodio ani se aye owura bia oye nipa bonini no ye oye hoye ikakeka ona fem na yesusu se wakodi ewu ni owuri fe na meda no aprosifo nsa so no na se owura yi ye friend Seidu Masawudu na hotedi aye masha no tin be say o be masha na se oye gang pa na so ye guru inti masha li ne yensa so nu na we be bisa se e ba ne sen ye ba ne se ha masha li yesu se akodi na aye 9th July 2026 na aye Ashanti South Abrosifo aye wo obuase enya ne nti ye se bone sun bi akoso amobi anase ni pekuo bi masha li da mo no akodi obinya akodi twane tade umukrokra ma etuo ene asekan na makotutwa aye abrantie bi a yefre no Abdul Jabbar Suleiman ana Abdul Jabbar Suleiman ama we prepare ama ma rush ko hospital. In fact prosi 14 is no di mikatente memma ho etua ho ade ko fa ko atumedie no na yesi akoso nso ye koye no ye tira ne yi ye koye na o medican edwane koda prosi 4 die tire eko aye Anglo Gold Ashanti Hospital I wo boase fa ko a na ye nyame tie se o me di abranche na o me prepare no ko ye koye na je se pra na o prepare na nyi nya kitchana pasa kurani tiri ho ni na woni ade nti ye koye na wa nyame dia ana nyame ncha die obi tu nyungu ya sum se ya branche ya ye freno Seidu Masawudu ana hotendi ni masha no we buni ketem akoshe apa East region rubi ya freno soin aya ben bongo approach for you free aya Ashanti South ya ni kofo ebwa kofo no ema o monchire to moboto ado ko yasna abrante pa o se o kono su eja o de girlfriend na kantima bi efi trap ya se aya ben obuase adini ko bi
ani oyokoba na akua free na call ho na okofa story way ebae ne ho na ACP Cephas Arthur ede warning ema erukafo woni a adwembone wo no trimu se wonya adwembone koye adebone a ewie wo bone so mafa adwembone so dia kariansu wono boa kora obetata wonsa ekosi se obeja na omafo nso wono da wono na ba soro ema wono nsuro fise asomdwe e wo ho ma wono
na raya tutu eye mashala no kire yense ayo no kwa do di juma no se de enya ne ntie ne sa pepepe on de oda ma no na obobo na ofo a oboka no ho bidin se ne be bubo happy bomi ono your friend no boy na hotel di boy Malam Karim Malik Balanga Basit Nasir Nuhu and Jedus house na hotedin de barrel na bra ball man no chere say omo ye ekuo a wo eye oboase ho a omo de ewukasem ani ho ye no omo ye nti mi ekosi no na ye se ekuo ahodo mienu a je say obia di no hodi ana omo de boy ni na ma ye friend is ye nua de Abdul Jabbar Suleiman edi nyasa wafemu ayo nyakopon
Wasam yasam one wasam sensem omayimu nsem ne yasam de mamu sekase enu ensem yenko amanyo sem emoe NPP amanyo kono nkrabata wo Asante Mantemu ebie nomination se woni opeso ye executives ema amanyo kono won mo emra enkane Asante Mantem de ofredom no otwedom pedom mekire regional organizer MPP amanyo kono eni owura Frank Adomako ne eta friend Francois okoje ne nkrata sanso ne bi so ekodi line so ekoje won mu de
minimum yes e adwumadin ne ba be because
say obi esi dan si baby na say ya
party for na any say omo
on taking the time yenim say fine or committed to dealing with the issues of it to Ghana. However, the way are
Francois
I am pushing forward. No one timing kwa grounds on kwaye jumani. They intimate fall hard Mahmoud Baumia, Emra Power. Intimonye waha. Yababe peki from sir, adia. Can I say, a young man kwa papa, a man and mema, impending for youth, especially youth, no. Yaminum no cremamen and foul moon niagro. Enti a semo wa bon team be as say. Ope will lazy new boots because mameno wo be ye dwuma pa ama MPP afan ntuma pa
yanko menhia fikasie mo na tadifo wa ene ya tedenne ene se nana ye cha wotoso mienu Asante hema make say eye Asante Mantem oni otom otamelon omune wo mo hema akọ hema na so akọchia no
Asem da ebeto odwa na otwetwa mu wo omai Ghana ene Asante Mamu wa bra bebeto odwa se nana ama echa otosumienu ona eye Asante Hema no aka obi ama edwedifo a wo Kumasi race course na oton watermelon akwa Asante Hema na no mu na watermelon suppliers association ekọ na won hema ma me na omisewa edi wanim ekọchia okoma na Asante Hema trinkwa editu odwa se omawi ata so so mbeboa na Asante Hema nana ama echa otosumienu ama na hinie no atimi akoso every say wa Asante Mantem edwa bia e Asante Hema de nti wo ye adwadifo yi na o say Asante Hema foforo aban no okokochia no na ode won ho kire no na oma ne trinkwa
ya jakro ya yatimi yenim Asante Henene Asante Hema tikoba say nana ko ne kreachia yayi na Hema foforo ama ye yawa ha ye ginemu a fidwada na ye dini si na ene ene kwan abemu say I was a watermelon for a war, Asante Reggie ha. I was a better in where the tray man, many who say, Sabin, maybe so our the Bemana Quaba. The Niama baby, Chogu ye, I woo ye na. A Yanema, a watermelon in free baby, a Beman, hima, a Quaba. Kakaya can say, Yaniaji papa, a year, the young one, say, Asante Hema, yes, we have a small.
eh nije yana na hima free mo na ye na otumfo ama ye ohema afoforo ya boni chidoma free say ye de ni sisu bisine ene nenso ye de ye ni swade ebetre na mana ho say watermelon for ye so ye ta na chi ba wa ba nyina ye ta na chi so ona na edwa nyina ye ne dia ona ama ye ba bi ti a ye nya bibi e de hwe ye ma ye nya bibi de koya no
so e ka che mi nuanu mo a maka odwomu na mi Asante Mamu ha ba bia say obia me mono chidom na emra na ma no akwaba na ye hwe no so sebe ya ono so dwuma bia oba bi di no ebetumi akonkoso ama ye yesi nyina no enya ahoto ni odwadie mu nkoso o bibia mu nti nyina obi a ma ye bia mo modin so beba Asante Mamu ahemfi ha no si
Afe yankwa sorry dem kotie nkyerɛkyerɛ enche kra ɛno so afɔ hɛ ɔmɛ afisam so interior minister honorable Muntaka Mohammed Mubarak man triple M wɔde to dwa sɛ wɔne a wɔtwerɛ krata akɔyɛ ɛde forms kɔyɛ sɛ ɔpɛ sɛ ɔyɛ police soldier ɛne ne ɛkeka ho no yɛhwehwɛ ɔmogya anim no dodoɔ no a ɛwɔ HIV AIDS ne yade hodoɔ no ɛnam so ama head pastor Emma Hilltop SDH kwada so ohumase wɔde afutuo ama emabunu ne mabaawa no ene mrantie se omuhweye adwamammo a ede yade ba adwamammo a bem waya ase kukuo na waya ase nwi beka be dunso pe enubone nom ene ne ekeka ho wontwe ho efiri ofise nkomobone ese brapa no fo bra no ensi ho nye ade a ede mfaso ebebre wono Pastor Dennis Rekon ene ni dina Uncle Bobaine ena story we okofa bae
Honorable Muntaka Mubarak, Interior Minister Asema Okoka say, emabunu be se 1,300 na wo hwe ni misenka obetimi akoye adwuma wo Ghana Police Service wa bra o screening omo no wonya HIV AIDS yare mo bani bi wo ni paduam no enam so ama opani a woda Hilltop SD asafo ano e wo kwada so ohwumase Pastor Dennis Rekon de afutu emma o my Ghana mabunu se won hwe se obepa adwuma bi aye na wagya asempo no bebo bra basabasa be wi ase de wakwa konya dear.
Say Maguna, Honor, or more dear, which may have one madache, or my teacher, so not a moon do me and son. Almost out to be a actually, you might see us as you can't say, I see a twice while near church and Maguna. And it is some say, you my dear, you near Maguni and ID. Now, a church says, Side Bonnet, no money, Abrabobia Tessa, Davis, I saw one member. Any public training was free. If you said, so my be our Rubia or less a Mabu, our Yadachi, no Yalawa, and how Nasa Bruno, one woman Dach and Moasa. I went to the American said, Mabu, our Ghana, every enough. Young fire into a radisson. I feel you probably one said, if you cry what year school, near you may be near to not be so intimate. Tidia Monocasa will be Bia, Benia Bia. You were Kuman. So I will speak now, Yapana and to us, I'll get me. I have our bravo, sir. You don't have a box. People not call me born in the Amabia.
Zonal leader War Adventist Men's Ministry Eda Adetie Ku enso ekasafa hia se Brown no paye ememe ya ole yabusuati obehia no wadwendwene onjumadie ne oso wo ye ene ehwa hodo a eda akanyifo animu
ya nitino ene mem ade wo wa de Brown bema no di nti se bema ho tochima na ma aseme ya ba fie nti wa sa fodie yesu fie ne ya botaye ne se tire ni ye ya yakani tu ndari nti ene ya fa share ya no ne mu bema ya sabie ntumadie fie ene ahonkene embo e wa bema se dia fibeti ya tena ya ni bibia ayakama kama za acheni
Yanko yamfango jumedie emo we edwaso nsam zani kaso yeko edwaso yamfango sebeyeyi eba fom eba kosoro ayeye ewie yankohwe na Isaac Anna ewo nchirichirimu a odemaye
Oman Ghana upstream offshore oye onefei mframaja biae no erinyansa krai foforo fitimresantinga na enema bia horo bi enkoyi a na nkadwuma na reba fom oban ene mpanimfo nefei enwumaku ahoro bi akabo mu a wore yenhyehye foforo sede yebeya wobetimi ayenhyehye aboa nefei won atimi atu frango ahoro ewo upstream petroleum offshore ahoro a enen ewo Oman Ghana mu nefei so no won asan atimi aboa ma tumi krata wode adwuma no won atwe anim na boa ama Oman Ghana fra hu dwumadi no atimi akonkan na won brembrem kasebo ene amanebo a enen efi lead operator Jubilee Field field ne fe country second major deep oil production eneng no eye twenebo enyira ntomi field ahoro no ekire se ebeboa yie ama oman Ghana franc ho dwumadi no atimi akonkan eyi na Jubilee field e de atugo akire se wombrembrem drilling campaign eneng ekoso no aboa ye baba ama niam ahoro ebeboa ama franc ho dwumadi ahoro oman nimu no atimi akonkan no ni nyinara egina na akwan eso titiriw eye emu anum embrembrem wore ye won adwuma sade ebeya hihye ahoro no so no awie peye pepepe na embrembrem wo Jubilee field adwumadi mu no wo tu frango 94,000 barrels de biarada wore hwe anim se ebesan akonanim hwebe ansana Jubilee field na fei 10 ebomu oman no rohwe anim so obetu frango anedo eye 100,000 afi de biarada na yede yani akiremu bia wo ye mframajan so enen so de atugo akire se mprempre wo rohwe anim so obetumi a supply oman Ghana framaja anedo eye 150 million standard cubic feet de biara na enen so no ebeboa ma Jubilee gas awodere ma Ghana National Gas Company Limited no eso atew e de aba 2.50 per MMTBU dollars. Earning no efi 3.08 per MMB US dollars. Earning afia etwa munu emu.
Yadaswa your digital address AK018709 Boshaba headquarters. Ye try ho ye kofa ya boa fon krato ye ba ye the sports agopramaso nsam ebebrel. Wakwaba edeba agudie wunsem midin ede Helanja kushika menam din nsem ni nyina eba abesomo na nsem no ya hyase ne yanko ne kopiemu ewo enei honorable sports minister Kofi Adams na so ye ode nsem kakra atodwa waje atum se ekwan a ye Ghana Black Stars team no omofa so prepare no na efa baabi no na entwaye yenti nsem a honorable Kofi Adams ede tudwa.
So you were with the boys in the US on that final day when we lost. For most Ghanaians, we went into that game very hopeful, and we spoke to you. You're very hopeful too. But was that a reality check? And that really what we saw was a true state of the Black Stars and the representation of Ghana and Ghanaian football, if you like.
Well, Evans, let's admit that talent we have, but the preparation towards this tournament wasn't the best of situation. Of course, we had challenges with the technical side, and many of us spoke about it. Many were those who were calling for a possible early decision in terms of who really manages our national team. Admittedly, we took a decision, but the decision was taken a bit late. That did not offer the coach the opportunity to be able to transmit something that we call a structure to the team. And so the coach had talented players, but he just have to manage them.
And summer, Honorable Sports Minister Kofi Adams said it to Jano Koswa, Mr. Carlos Gures Obano. And yes, Oba be coachy Black Stars team nekeke, but Oba be develop talent. Ewo Ghana has a yenti and summer and also Odituja.
We will have a much more detailed discussions, but I believe that he sees talent in Ghana. He's not particularly interested in. He's not looking for an employment or a job per se, but he feels like he's seen some good talent in Ghana. Given the time and given the necessary preparation, we can go very, very far. So I see a manager, I see a coach that feels like there is something. Of all my coaching career, the over 40 years of coaching and the experience that I've gathered, there is something in this country that given the opportunity, he would be able to do great with us. And so it gladdens some of us who have the belief that we think this coach should be given.
When you spoke, was he optimistic about his own future? Did he tell you he wants to stay?
I think I saw somebody and I heard somebody who would love to be with this country and to work for us and to build our national team.
But he wasn't categorical that he's staying.
Oh, well.
Honorable Kofi Adams, now what is Oden Sem Kakra, Etuja Edia for the Black Stars of Ghana team no, and I think so head coach almost sharing Muse or Mobemano contract. Now wait me a coach the Black Stars of Ghana team no Yanko Nyanko Remu, Ewo Accra House of Folk, Omo Aseye, Omo the release via Babontain, Efa Benjamin Asari, Omo Chima, Omo say and from Memu social media nothing so bloggers no, Omo air blog say has for at the price tag be ano odin ye pa at the ato Benjamin Asare so they no and a house of folk about one thing say omo de omo for price tag be ento Benjamin Asare so na omo ne de wow pesa wo ba na wo besan abrantie ne bia no club bia bia no omo ebie omo do no e de amo bia na emu start now de omo nye omo agise bi omo ja abrantie no amana kwa anase senti sesi ane de omo kame house supporters ne down so bia nya akoma ento ne yam na omunfa price tag bia ento Benjamin Asare so eno ene nsema has folk e de ababontia omuchimo e de afa abrante no eho eno ene de free oba yenko ni yenko piem ewo Vision FC omo ase yomo new head coach friend ene Pedrick Gerardic e de nsem kakra atuja se oba no ose obeye bibi special e de ama Vision FC ntise bibi special na de na obeye obaji league no ana say oba betete nkola ne ye na eja omo modern bono etimi akosu ye yenkoti nsema head coach edituja efa Vision FC team no ehon.
Yeah, of course, because And of course, I follow him. Why I know clubs in Ghana who are good clubs, who are weaker clubs, and I know how it works. Also from last season, I followed the league, and I know Medeama was the strongest team.
So you know last season Medeama won the league?
Yeah, of course.
And are you aware Vision struggled last season and initially has to take their last 3 matches to avoid relegation?
Yeah, I saw the matches and it was really tough, especially against the Nations. But I think they had a good season, not bad season. 47 points, it's I think.
Abusia ahani ade nsem ni nyina ede AC midi ede Helenda kuhye kamena mde nsem no eba ebesom na na man tifu ewa ha ode ebewram ewo entertainment news no emu.
Adesemamba eni jede kase ebre edru so sa yede beso mo kase mu midi de na nama entifo nyamajo emomu akwaba Dina Entry Hamilton Ghana gospel enyumtuni na ode to akokopie mu ewo nyirisia na se USA abrochimemu emum na Maryland NSS obo hyewa ene ngosra etigui pa.
We raise the sun. Had a glimpse of heaven. He saw the throne. And when he saw the throne, it wasn't just a throne that was there. Someone sat on that throne.